Welcome everyone to a Memus mirror here between TreeTone going up against NatureBoyian. So NatureBoyian here coming in with the purple and red. In the sky we are going to be starting with the Raven's Heralds, which are going to be the Regiment of Renowned Repeater crossbows here. 58 armor piercing missile strength is no joke at all. 105 speed to really whip around the battlefield as well. Backed up by 2 regular units of the Dark Riders. So for the main battle line, 4 units of the Bleak Swords here, coming with a Chevron or 2. And in the middle pocket here, double Blackheart Corsairs for the anti-infantry, mixing in here with the double Haganeth Executioners. The elite men here of the Druchi, coming in with anti-infantry, armor piercing, 100 armor and 91 leadership here alongside the Murderous Mastery, making them very strong for 2 minutes indeed. In the middle pocket, we are going to have the double-shielded Dark Shards, and backed up here in the sky by the Sorceress of Fire. Here with Burning Head and also Flamestorm, probably expecting some sort of big, meaty infantry, maybe something like the Haganeths that have been brought. So, Memus Darkblade here on the floor, on top of a cold one, with the Deadly Onslaught, the Blood Price, as well as the Demon's Curse, and Zarkin. Not going to come with the Warp Sword of Cain. I think that's a really nice ability there for regen, and I think a bonus in melee attack as well, which is, actually, I think it's actually damage resistance of 5%, but still, it's really nice here on top of Memus, so I think that's going to be a bit of a miss here today. But coming here for TreeTone, one of the Shortbeard Legends, here 4 units of the Anti-Large Dreadspears dotted in the front, alongside triple Witch Elves. These lovely ladies come in with a beautiful ability here of the Madness of Cain. Negative speed, negative melee attack, and rampage is actually so underrated in my opinion here in almost most matchups. 4 units of the Dark Riders, nice and cheap, no shields here indeed, but they are going to be backed up by the triple repeater crossbows. So good range here and kind of good pressure here from the mobile cavalry. In the back, we are going to be having the Sorceress of Beast on foot with just the transformation of Gadon. And here we are going to have in the front, of course, Memus Darkblade. The man yet again on the cold one with the Blood Price, the Demon's Curse, as well as Zarkin and the Warp Sword, which does actually come in with damage resistance and healing, which I think 5% is quite huge. And then, of course, here we are going to have the big War Hydra, the gorgeous boy indeed, here with the Fiery Breath, as well as another takes its place, and Regeneration. Alright, so coming forward here, it looks like we are going to get a little bit of scoot and shoot here in the front. It's going to be also nice damage coming in the sky here because the Raven's Heralds. But, yeah, some nice work here. It's going to be more cavalry on the side here of TreeTone, as we are going to be pushing the Boyan back here. We do need to get this infantry forward. Of course, the infantry here could struggle, but the Triple Sisters, with only 2 units of range, could be really deadly here in the front up against these cheaper Bleak Swords. Now, one thing they will struggle with here is the heavily armoured Haganeth Executioners, and look at that damage in the sky! You can see the Raven's Heralds here need to do a bit of zigzagging, just going straight. It's going to be pretty comfortable here for the repeater crossbows to shoot. They are going to be dropping back 3 units here, are going to be charging, some coming over here as well, so nice divide there coming out of Boyan, actually splitting up the cavalry here from TreeTone. In the middle, so we are going to be engaging. We are going to have Witch Elves here going up against Bleak Swords. Haven't quite got that rampage off just yet. You'll see them there. There we go. That's the click off there. We can say it's going to be negative melee defense, and that's going to be a rampage there as well. That's actually going to trap them in combat for a short period. In the back here, we are going to get Memus charging in up against the Dark Shards. Certainly don't want those shooting into the ladies, and the Hydra is going to be in the back pocket as well, coming up here against the Haganeth Executioners, and here we also have Memus in to help as well. Haganeth, although not anti-large, still has some very good armor-piercing stats. They could do some good work here up against Memus. Looks like it is going to be a rear charge here. Still have the Raven's Heralds above. Maybe charging in with the Dark Riders here. They should be able to clear out the Dark Shards, but they are going to struggle up against the Haganeth Executioners. We can see here Memus coming out of TreeTone is certainly going to be struggling. He's down to half health. I'm sure we could be seeing Zarkin here pretty soon. He's going to be on both sides. He's going to be down here to 1,800. The other one barely touched at all. Deadly Onslaught certainly could be the turn of the tide here, but it will have to be seen what will happen. We are going to be moving in here with the War Hydra. Just armor piercing, no anti-large here. It looks like we do terrify. No, it looks like it's not going to be terrified. Just a regular break there for the Dark Riders. But the Memus here is certainly falling. He's going to be down to a very low health here indeed. 914, negative 33. He has broken, so I don't think Zarkin is going to be activated. And there we go. We are going to have Murderous Prowess coming off here for Boyan. But it's going to be a break there coming in for Memus. Negative 33. If he's not careful, he might actually shatter here. We have 105 speed in the sky there for the Raven's Heralds. They're going to be firing, and he shatters! Oh my god, no Zarkin here coming out of TreeTone. That is such a huge loss. So much investment not going to be used. Burning Head through the front, I believe maybe trying to catch some of the Dreadspears. But in the back we have the Wild Hydra here, just going absolutely berserk in the middle. We do get Memus Darkblade fighting here up against the War Hydra. War Hydra at half health as well. Got to be careful. The Demon Curse has been activated. That will cause damage here to Memus. Looks like here also the blood price as well, so it's going to be double damage on himself to really get those nice, beautiful bonuses here in the middle. We do actually break with the Hydra on half health, and this thing is a little bit buggy, I must say, at least. But we are going to be charging with the Dark Riders. Most of the front line here is going to be winning in here from TreeTone. You see the Witch Elves actually doing a bit of a number. The Dread Spears have okay melee attack and decent armor piercing, so it can actually do good work up against Hargonoth Executioners. In the sky here, we can see the Sorceress. Oh, actually, we have a summon of the Manticore and then the back. Some more chasing. Dark Riders pushing off the repeater crossbows. We still see a break here coming in from the War Hydra. We are going to be chasing off smartly here from Boyan. We can see Memus is going to be coming in this direction. Could be pushing off the edge. No, I think this is a huge mistake, because this boy regens, and another takes his place as well, brings just a bucket of healing, and we do see a return. This could be very costly here. We are going to charge in here. The mobility from the Sorceress. 105 speed for her. It's going to charge and get some good damage here on the Dark Riders. 285 should be enough weapon strength there to kill a model per hit. But it looks like here the summon, which is already going orange, could actually die here before we get in and engaging up against Memus. In the sky, we are going to be here with the Raven's Herald. Balance of Power is going to be pulling here into TreeTone's favor here in the yellow. We do see a break there for the Raven's Herald. That's such a shame. Actually, I believe, was that Terror Out? I don't know if it was a Terror Out or maybe just the Fear was enough there. Because I don't think, no, they don't have immune to psychology. So maybe the Fear was enough there to break them. We are going to see some breaks here in the front. We are going to see the Dark Rider Repeater Crossbow shooting up against the Hargonoth. And here we are going to see a Flamestorm coming out of Boyan. And that could catch a lot of the Dread Spears and also the Witch Elves. Yeah, a lot of damage there on the Witch Elves. We are going to see a Rampage here for Memus, and this could be deadly. He's going to be pretty low here in the middle, 1,800 health. We could be seeing a double misplay coming out of Zarkin, because if he cannot use ability and he dies here in the middle, that's going to be double Zarkin not getting used. In the sky, we are going to be shooting here. Nice movement there coming out of Boyan. The Sorcerers of Fire here is going to get away with it. Burning Head over the top, not normally good against cavalry. Certainly would like to see a Flamestorm there coming up against the Dark Rider Repeater Crossbows. In the middle here, Deadly Onslaught has been activated for Memus. In the middle, we have Blackout Corsairs, Hargonoth Executioners rampaging here with the second unit. The ladies here are getting in deep, but they are going to be breaking, unfortunately, here. Just too much pressure. In the back, we do see some Dark Riders and the return here of the War Hydra. 3,800 health for him. So it looks like he could probably do a number here on Memus if you're not careful. 440 armor-piercing weapon strength is no joke. Breath Attack coming downtown. That's some decent damage there up against Memus. That's at least 600 health of damage. And if he gets 2 big hits, this could be game blouses, I think. We can see here he's going to be down to 1.2. And the Hydra here is going to be at 3.5. 980. Are we going to see Zarkin coming out here? Zarkin should be activated round about here. Oh, nice, good, gorgeous hit there. That is going to be another takes his place for a brilliant amount of healing. 568 indeed. The blood price, and that actually kills Memus. That's going to spark army losses. GG's, and well played to TreeTone and Memus. God, he actually popped the blood price that actually kicked off army losses. That is such a shame there from NatureBoyian. I actually think maybe there, if Zarkin had come out earlier, he probably would have slayed the War Hydra and actually probably tipped the balance of power in a different direction. But, oh, that's so unfortunate, but really well played. What an awesome mirror match here. It was just all guns blazing here, straight into each other, no messing around. And, yeah, my God, what an explosion. But 1.2k there for Memus Darkblade, with 817 for the Sorceress of Fire. I really like the choices there, just in case we did come with the Hargonoth Executioners on the other side, or maybe some Blackguard of Naggarond as well. Having that Flamestorm was really good up against elite infantry. We are going to have 160, 266, 214, and 250 there for the Bleak Swords, with 440 and 535 for the Blackguard Corsairs. 145 kills with 1,019 damage value, very nice stuff there, and 54 kills for 1,240. I'm sure these are the ones here that were doing the good butchery on the Memus of TreeTone. So 103 there for the Dark Shards, with 92 for the second one. Good shot down there in the back as well, with 85 and 9 there for the Dark Riders. Kind of getting chased off here nicely by the Dark Riders there of TreeTone, with the Raven Terror getting 2,028, considering how much butchery came in the front there, in the middle, right at the beginning of that game, where they went down to half health. That's some good value there towards the end of the game. So, Memus here, unfortunately, at 272 here, what was this? 1,200, so coming 1,000 under par, but he went in, and I think RNG's there certainly played a big part. There was some dice rolls in there that certainly didn't go the way, but of course there, unfortunately, the break, and then the shatter means there was no Zarkin, but Zarkin didn't come from the other side either, with a gorgeous pop there from the War Hydra, actually also really helping with balance of power, which was a couple of more dice rolls there on the other side, which really was unfortunate here for NatureBoyian. Let's have a look here. So 0 here from the Sorcerers of Beasts. I think a little bit too far back there. Of course, by the time the Mantles got up front, they'd already used half of their time, which was a bit unfortunate. But I think it was enough there to break the Raven's Heralds. But yeah, I think a little bit closer for the Spellcaster would have been better. But 205, 250 for the Dread Spears, with 190 and 250. So about the same there as the Bleak Swords, no real difference. 1,464, 917, 777 for the Witch Elves. I just think they're so strong. I always take at least one in each army, even in things like against the Dwarfs. Like, you think, oh, they don't have armor piercing, etc., whatever. But even if you get them onto Thoric, you know, it stops Thoric from using runes, or if you get them onto casters, it stops them using casts for spells. They're a really, really nice unit indeed. I mean, I'm going to see 76, 350, 266, and 507 for the Dark Riders. Repeater crossbows in at 1,000 and 1,100, with also 970. So really nice usage there from TreeTone, with 1,350, with, I think, actually the misplay of the game there, not chasing off the War Hydra. But of course, we live and learn, and what an awesome mirror match. Thank you so much for sending this in, TreeTone. What a fun game indeed. I hope all of you guys did enjoy this. If you do, please smash that like button. It really helps here on the channel. And if you haven't already, do feel free to leave a comment. I'd love to know all your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't, do feel free to subscribe. It really does help here the channel and its growth. And also do check out that description where you can find my other social media platforms, including Twitch, but most importantly, that Discord, where you can find all of my social media other platforms like Twitter, etc. You can also leave your replays under replays for casting, so you can hopefully see stuff here in the future, and all my other content. So single player, multiplayer, Warhammer 3, anything that I ever do here is going to be there on the Discord. So do go check that out. So other than that, I've been your boy Logic. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all very, very soon.